Good afternoon everyone, myself Divya Sura. So today we are going to discuss about fundamental rights in the Indian Constitution. What are the fundamental rights? So basically the fundamentals are the basic rights that enforced by the Constitution of India, which guarantee to all the citizens. They are applied without any discrimination on the basis of religion, race, gender, etc. Significantly, fundamental rights are enforceable by the court subject to certain conditions. The fundamental rights are the rights which are given to all the individual in the India by the Constitution of India. These rights are provided without any discrimination on the basis of race, religion, gender, etc. Why they are called as the fundamental? Because they ensure that the constitution which guarantees them, they are justiciable, and in the case of violence the person can approach for the court in the law. How many fundamental rights are there in the Indian Constitution? So basically there are 6 rights in the Indian Constitution, that are the right to equality, right to freedom, right against expoliation, right to freedom of religion, culture and education, right to constitutional remedy. All these rights consist of some articles, and the fundamental right consists from article number 12 to article number 35. So first is the right to equality. Right to equality guarantee the equal right for everyone in respective of religion, gender, race, caste, place of birth. It ensures the equal employment opportunity for the government and ensures against the discrimination by the state in the matter of employment on the basis of caste, religion, etc. These rights also include the abrogation of a title as well as the untouchability. So the right to equality is uh, is the fundamental rights that every individual must have, and this is in respective of the religion, gender, caste, race and place of birth. It ensures and it also give opportunity to the every individual that they can do employment on the public and they have a abbreviation of titles and the abbreviation of touchability. So in the right of equality, it consists of total article number 14 to 18. The 14 article number 14 says that equality before the law, and article number 15 is the prohibition of the discrimination, and article number 16 equality of the opportunity in the public employment, and article number 70 is the abbreviation of untouchability, and article number 18 is the abbreviation of titles. Next, right to freedom. This is the one of the most important right, and the Indian Constitution guarantee the freedom to citizens. Like the Indian Constitution provide the freedom right because to all the citizens, which consist of freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of assembly without arm, freedom of association, freedom of practicing any profession, freedom to reside in any part of the country. So basically the right to the freedom is given to all the citizens, that they can speak freely, they can express their thoughts, and all these rights are given to the Indian citizens. The right to freedom consists of article number 19, 20, 21, 21A and 22. So article number 19 says that the right to freedom of speech, right to assembly without harm, right to form a association, right to move freely through the territory of India, right to reside in any part of the country. And article number 20 says that practicing respect of the convention of the occurrence, and article number 21 says that protection of a life and personal liberty. And article number 21A is the most important because it is a right to education, and article number 22 is a protection against the arrest and detentions. So next, article right against expoliation. So the right against the right employs the prohibit of traffic in the human being, beggar and the of and one other form of forcible labor. So basically, the one individual can't force another individual to work, to can't force to do something forcibly. And if they are doing, if they are doing, so they can, they have a right of prohibit from the forcible labor. And 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 the and they can't get done their work from the children, and like forcing a children to do do a labor. And the Indian constitution prohibit the employment child under 18 years in the uh, in the condition where the person can't force the children. So basically this consists of article number 23 and 24. The article number 23 prohibit of human traffic and forcible labor, and article number 14 consists of prohibition of the child labor. Next, freedom of religion, right to freedom of religion. So basically in India, the every individual have a right to choose their religion, and right to follow their faith, and right to follow their uh, tradition, and religion related tradition. And they can practice their faith, own faith and beliefs. And this consists of total article 29 to 25 to 28. So article number 25 says the freedom of profession, practice, and the pro propagation. And 26 article says the freedom of managing religion affairs. Article number 27 says the freedom from the taxation and for protection of a religion. And article number 28 says that the freedom for attending a religion instructions. So basically, the this is the right, this is the allow individual to choose, or to be in the religion which they want. Next, culture and educational rights. So the culture and education right consist of two articles, which is 29 and 30. These rights are protect the right of religion, culture, and uh, by facilitating them to pursue their tag and the culture. So basically, the education and cultural rights are the rights. So every individual should pursue their education and follow their culture without any discrimination. And uh, the the individual should have the education without any discrimination and follow their culture. And this consist of article number 29 and 30. As I said, the article number 20 says the protection of interest of the minorities, and the article number 13 says that right to minority to establish and administration education institute. So force no one can't no one can't actually stop to pursue their education to that individual, and they can pursue their education. Next is the article Next is the right to constitutional remedies. The constitutional guarantee remedy in the citizen fundamental rights are the violated. The government cannot uh, integrate soon or the curb anyone's rights. With these rights, the violation agrees aggregate party and the approach to the court. Citizens can mean go directly to the Supreme Court, which can issue the right for the enforceable. So basically, the right to constitutional remedies is uh, that the government can't take all that rights, and they can't force the the citizens to do not follow any religion on any or any forcible things. If they are doing that, then the citizens can go to the Supreme Court for the justice. And this consists of article number 32, 33, 34 and 35. So article number 32 says that right to remedies for the enforcement of the fundamental rights using 5 rights. The so basically, to direct the release of a person detained unlawfully, and to direct a public authority to do its duty, and to direct a person to violate an office assembly wrongfully, to prohibit the lower court from the presiding on the case, the force of the higher court to remove a precedence from the lower to bring it itself. And article number 33 says that empowers the parliament to the resist or abrogate the fundamental right to the member of the force, parliamentary force or poli- police force, intelligence and agencies, and the analogous force. Article number 34 says to provide a restriction on the fundamental rights, while the material laws means military laws it is in the force. And 35 article says that empowers the parliament to make laws on the fundamental rights. The features of fundamental rights are the different from ordinary legal right in the manner in which they are enforced. It is a legal right in the violation. The aggressive person cannot aggrieved person cannot directly approach to the SC bypassing the lower court. Some of the fundamental rights are available to all the citizens, while the rest for all the persons. And fundamental rights are cannot be abrogation rights. They have a reasonable restriction, which means they are the subject to condition that the state security and the public military etc. So these are all the features of the fundamental right. They are the justiciable, and the fundamental right cannot be amended by the parliament by the constitution amended by, but only if the amendment does not alert on the basic structure of the constitution. Fundamental right can be suspended during the national emergency, but the rights guarantee under the article number 20 to 21 cannot be suspended. Importance of the freedom of rights. Fundamental rights are very important because they are like the backbone of the country, that they are essential for the safeguarding of the people interest. According to the article number 13, all laws are the violated of the fundamental right shall be void. Here there are expressing provision for the justice review. The SC or the High Court, the Supreme Court or the High Court can declare the law unconstitutional on the ground or that they are violates the fundamental rights. Article number 13 talk about not just a law but also ordinary orders, regulation and notifications, etc. Uh, Important why the fundamental articles are important, so that the fundamental rights are the rights which provide a justice and peace in the nation, and it provide the citizens to live their life even more freely and more justiciable, more freedom, more equality, more opportunity, and that that are the importance of fundamental rights. Thank you.